Welcome back to the Unposted Thoughts podcast. Today, as you can notice, we're doing a Halloween edition. I am not in costume, but I do have a Chucky shirt on, I guess, to kind of get into my Halloween spirit here. Johnny is in full costume,
Yeah, I'm the staple of Marshmallow Man.
as you can see.
You know,
So we are going to do a quick rundown of our last weekend. We hung out and talk about our Halloween plans. I know a lot of people are at Halloween parties.
I'm
Did you
pretty
go to
sure.
any Halloween parties?
Me?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't really have any desire to go to Halloween parties because I know how they kind of run out. They kind of, you know,
Johnny, you're like, I much rather dress up for the podcast.
yeah, I'd rather have it like, not only do a pod episode, but, keep it like classic Halloween. You dress up, give out candy if you're older, or you receive candy if you're younger.
Gotcha. I haven't done a Halloween party probably since like high school. And I haven't dressed up probably since like high school as well.
I feel
Oh,
like
actually no, last year I was Willy Wonka. Or
I
2 years ago, I can't remember. I was Willy Wonka and then Ariani was Violet.
I think like 2 years ago. I was a sloth. It was just like a onesie or a jumpsuit.
I
That
think I
was a
remember
sloth.
that.
Yeah. But I feel like dressing up is more doable because, you're dressing up. There's no age restriction on dressing up.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people have that as a restriction. They're like, oh, I can't really dress up too much. I'm older now. I'm like, oh.
No, I mean, there's all like, it's really fun, right? To dress up. I didn't dress up. We were both supposed to be in costume. So again, I told Johnny I'm sorry. I just got kind of too caught up with things and I was actually going to dress up as Chucky, but I could not. So I was like, you know what? I'll just throw on a Chucky shirt and call it a day.
I feel like
Um,
anything is good.
yeah, anything to kind of get you in the spirit. I'm in
Yeah.
like definitely Halloween spirit.
I think that's like the goal of a holiday. As long as you're in theme, you're enjoying yourself. I feel like you're doing a lot.
Yeah, for sure. So last weekend we went golfing.
Oh yeah. We did go to Top
We
Golf, right?
we went to Top Golf.
Yeah.
Me and Johnny were just talking about it before the mic started recording that I so I've been trying to join this country club, right? Oh, you're gonna take off the
Gets a little stuffy in there.
I'm sure.
There. Sorry about that, guys.
If you're not watching the video version of this, you're like, what the hell is that static? It's
Yeah.
Johnny's costume.
It's all like crimson.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry.
I'm good.
The glass.
I gotta adjust the glasses.
The gloves. I can't get past the gloves.
I like them. I feel like they're nice.
Yeah.
When we went to Top Golf.
Yeah, we went to Top Golf. I told Johnny I've been trying to get us into the country club forever. There's not one in my area, but there's one closer to you. They told me, they emailed me back this weekend. They said I can't join, not because we live within the radius that we can join in, but we're under the age of 30, so we can't join that specific country club. If you're from Houston, you know any country clubs or any golfing spots where it's like definitely fun, worth it,
And no age
that
restriction.
no weird restrictions like that you would want to recommend, definitely comment below. If you have my cell, just hit me directly. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting that they're like, well, you're under 30, so
Well, here's another thing.
we can offer you a social membership. What comes with a social membership is I have access to the club itself, and I will only be able to partake in any golfing if I'm invited by somebody in the club that's above the age of 30.
So you're basically on the sidelines. You're just watching if you're not invited.
Yeah, and it's like, well, why would I pay almost $200-300 for
Just to see,
that
I can be on the edge of the fence for that.
when we can just go to Topgolf?
That's what I'm saying. I think we went, and you did mention a membership, but it's only to eat there. Am I right?
No, they just charge you like some if it's your first time. It was our first time, so they charged us like $5 per person per head or something. Um, it was fun. It was worth it. I definitely want to get into like regular golf, right? Because that's not
Mhm.
regular golf. That's more like
Contained. You're in one spot.
yeah, and you're kind of like aerial, right? You're just
Yeah.
kind of shooting. Um,
You want to do that classic golf where you're in a golf cart. You go to your ball
yeah,
wherever it lands. You hit.
yeah. So I guess I gotta wait till I'm 30 and above to.
Well, another weird thing with an age restriction is so I'm pretty sure you've seen a Bass Pro around here, Bass Pro Shops. They have this like I'm not sure if it's like a retreat or if it's like basically an event where you go out into the woods and you hike and all that. You have to
Oh,
be
like a camping
25.
event.
Yeah, you have to be
Yeah.
25.
Did you want to join and
But
partake?
it's so weird that you're above. You have to be above 25. I feel like I guess they want you more
I guess it's like
mature.
they want to do it, I guess, for like to test your maturity or something.
I
But dude,
guess
I
so.
know some 30, even 40-year-olds that are like,
A little childish.
yeah, if you want to call it that. Yeah, I mean, at least compared to like the level that we're at, right? Like me and you, our maturity level, I think I see us as like,
I feel like I'm a good amount of mature, but I think
dude, I've been told that I embody a like 50-year-old man.
I feel like that could be a compliment to some, but an insult to others.
I wasn't insulted by it.
I wouldn't either, but I feel like
I'm like, I
it's a
agree.
yeah,
I agree. I don't go to Halloween parties. I don't party. If I do party, we're here at home.
yeah.
And it's not really a party. It's like
It's more like
watching TV,
yeah,
drinking,
more like
eating.
a chill out.
Um, yeah, so I took it as a compliment. But definitely, if you guys know of any good spots here in Houston, let us know. What did you think of last weekend?
Well, I enjoyed it. It was my first time golfing as well. I do see I did see
Well,
how to play and stuff, do like videos and stuff.
of course, or like even pool, playing pool for the first time for me. I played pool,
I've never played pool. Only
the
that
mobile.
yeah, only the mobile,
Yeah,
the text game. That's
yeah.
it.
No, I played 2 years ago. No, a year ago in Florida. We were on vacation in Florida and the house had a pool table, so we all went upstairs, played pool for a little bit.
Hmm.
I sucked, but I did kind of pick up on it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So with golf, I mean, that's something I want to pick
You
up
think
as a
it's kind of
hobby.
like the same thing? Like, so what I'm trying to say about like the same
It's a
thing
very
is
strategic game,
not just that, because of course every like golf and pool are very strategic games. What I'm saying is like the reason I ask is a lot of sports have like a low ceiling level
oh, for
where
sure,
you have to like just get basic
for
movements
sure.
and you can get something going.
Yeah. No, I think so because it's like maybe what 30-40% physical as opposed to any other game or sport is like 95% physical. The rest is strategy. These are
Hmm.
like mainly strategy.
Yeah,
Um,
I feel like golf. Yeah,
but yeah, I've been bugging this guy. Like I've been telling you, we need to go golf. We need to go golf. We need to go golf. I'm like, let me know a weekend that you're free that
yeah.
we don't have to record because I want to go golfing. I want to go. And
Hmm.
then finally
We
we went
finally
to Top
went.
Golf.
Yeah,
We'll keep you guys posted on the country club if we do decide to just get the social membership, see what it is.
and then you can drag me in there too. I'll get a social one.
I
And
told you, I said, dude, I'm only getting it if I can drag you in there.
you're right. You're right.
Um, Kind of like when we got
I
our Y membership, I was like,
I feel like
I like forced you to get one.
I would mainly be driving the golf cart.
Yeah,
I don't know. It
that's
just feels
also part of the fun.
like driving around.
Yeah, moving from hole to hole and
There you go.
talking our little conversations, and then
I feel
yeah,
like that's why a lot of people go is more to just catch up. Oh, hey Henry, I haven't seen
and
you
then the
in
rest
10
of it is
years.
just little clubs. Like,
Well, some people like freaking pink.
well, yeah, we're no Tiger Woods, dude. We couldn't even get ourselves together at Top Golf.
I know. It was so weird. I
because it
think
looks so easy, right? And then when you're doing it, it's like
weird
completely
because
different.
I'm pretty sure you can simplify it down to like, oh, you just gotta hit the ball. Like it's on the ground on a
Yeah,
cue.
no,
Like
it's a lot more than that.
yeah, it is.
Um, but yeah, so we are in the spirit of Halloween. Halloween is Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Today is Sunday. So we just are doing some pre-Halloween hangouts, and
Yeah,
we're
cause
actually gonna go to your side of town for Halloween.
yeah, I'm not. I know
It's our
areas are vastly different on like
yeah,
candy and how
you
they celebrate it.
mm, uh, yeah.
I feel like some places
It's
don't.
just safer to trick or treat in some places, and I feel like nowadays, I mean, I haven't gone trick or treating like since I was, a child, but I would imagine now it's much different than it was 6, 7 years ago.
Oh, definitely. It's the big virus was a big like
Yeah,
point.
yeah. People didn't want anyone even knocking at their door.
Yeah, because we can. That's like a social event,
Yeah,
like a social holiday.
yeah.
So you can
Well,
like yeah.
it's our first Halloween my first Halloween with a child, so we'll see what that's
Ooh,
like.
very exciting.
Yeah, she'll be 1, 2 weeks after Halloween, which is
Wow,
yeah,
already a year.
yeah,
Time flies.
unbelievable.
Very unbelievable.
But yeah, so well, you're not gonna trick or treat. You're gonna hand out candy, right?
I think
Or you might
I think
join us.
my brother's children are gonna head to our house as well, and we're gonna walk around. Either if not, I don't mind handing out candy. I kind of like
Well,
handing out
we'll
candy
most
too.
likely be all together because we're going over there.
Mhm.
Um,
So it's like a little
so that'll be
offset.
fun. More for like the kids, you know.
Yeah, I feel like children kind of bring it out of you as well, because you're like, oh,
Yeah,
when I was young, my parents helped me celebrate it, and now that I'm a parent, I need to help them celebrate it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, for sure, for sure.
It's,
So did you see what is it called? What do they call them? The Tesla humanoids?
I think the Tesla robots,
The Tesla
bro.
actual like robot?
Yeah, those are so weird because what I thought is that what was it? I think it's called Boston Dynamics is a company also
The
in that
robotics company?
yeah, the
Yeah,
robotics company. I thought they were like the company most ahead
most
in that
advanced.
field.
I don't
Then
know, dude. I think
well, they make them jump and stuff and do like
yeah,
twists. They
no,
make
no,
them
no.
jump and
I
twist.
think Tesla or Musk, I think they at least with AI,
I think they kept it hidden.
dude, with AI, they are for sure ahead of the game because if you've ever driven a Tesla car,
Hmm.
I fucking hate those cars. But no, seriously, I fucking hate those cars. They're just so like at least in my experience, right? I've only driven
Rickety,
2 or 3. Yeah,
very rickety.
rickety, but the technology is so smart.
I feel like that's like the main thing
That's their
of like
selling point,
yeah,
the
like
tech.
the tech,
Yeah, which
which
is
is not a
crazy.
bad
It's
thing, but
insane. Like it can literally um pick up like any vehicle, even if it's like, a few yards out. It'll tell you like when the light's green, when to go. If the autopilot is like really smart, it can like
like the sensors and
yeah,
stuff.
it can move, avoid traffic. It's really, really advanced, I think, at least for a car.
What I would
So I
hope,
can only imagine those humanoid robots are gonna be
I feel like
insane.
so. One thing is this type of technology is going to be very very sensitive, and what I mean by that is yes, the cars were sensitive too because not only are they pushing the limits or the boundaries of any normal car, like
Of
why
what
do
a
you need
car is.
what a car is basically, but it can be dangerous as well. So it's a good and like that's what I'm saying. Very sensitive. It can be lean towards one way or lean towards the other or both. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like
For sure.
you have this robot, and I know there's gonna be those people that are like treating it like super bad. Like
Oh yeah.
yeah, like they know it's technology and they just like tink like come on pick it up, or they treat it bad, and it's since it's AI it's gonna like
It's
pick it
gonna
up
you're saying it's gonna eventually learn to have
to
feelings?
be not to
Or
have feelings but to be violent if people treat it, because there's this it's been portrayed, we got the Terminator, and we got one
oh yeah.
reference I will make is this game called Detroit Become Human. It's a game exactly about that. So they're
About
having
AI and robots.
well, it's mostly like I think you can call it AI because they do adapt and they do learn.
Yeah.
But they're basically like humanoid. They have eyes, skin, and then the way you can tell they're human. I mean, a robot is they have this little
Yeah.
circle icon and it lights green, red, like you know.
No, for sure. I think like as far as artificial intelligence goes, like it's artificial, but it's still intelligence,
Yeah, but
right? So
I
it
feel
can
like
start
that.
off very dwindled down,
Hmm.
but the at least from what I know, right? And you correct me if I'm wrong, they learn to learn off of their experiences. So like whatever it experiences, it experiences like a fault, right? Like, oh, an
Yeah,
error.
yeah. I tripped over something, or
Like, okay, now I know, don't do this.
yeah,
It's like artificial, so it's ever learning, ever
yeah.
growing.
It'll correct itself by its own mistakes.
Yeah.
That's basically what you're saying.
Yeah. So I think when it comes to like that, I agree. Like they'll probably like there's gonna be people or even companies, I'm sure,
Well,
that will take advantage of it.
yeah. Well, what I'm gonna say
I
is
mean, like
like,
I know if I'm a contractor
yeah.
and I have guys that are charging me 3, 4, 500 bucks a day,
Mhm.
I'll hire a robot if the robot can learn to do your job.
Yeah, I feel like
But then
that's a good application.
there's two sides to that, right?
Well,
Because the side of
right.
me that looks at it like, oh yeah, that's smart, right? Then there's a
Hmm.
side that it's like, well, we lose the human touch.
Yeah, I agree because every advancement kind of foreshadows our willingness. Well, it's like it's the convenience.
Yeah.
That's why we always invent for the
Like we take a step
convenience.
back, but we're also kind of taking 3 or 4 backwards.
Yeah, yeah, we take yeah. So like with
Yeah.
cars, right? We don't have to walk around, but now look.
Or like now they drive themselves, right? But
Yeah.
I also saw this, and this will probably lead us into another conversation here. The 2026 and on, the Tesla cars or any electric car will have a kill switch.
Oh, I did hear about that.
So
That
by
I
2026, they want to implement this kill switch in all electric cars. I can't remember if it was all
they could
electric
be
cars
remotely like turned
or
on.
just Tesla vehicles. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm pretty sure
I'm
it's
just gonna
gonna.
throw in the word allegedly if I'm wrong.
Hmm.
But I did read this online, and I'm sure you've seen it as well.
Yeah.
My stance on that is if that's the case, if someone's gonna have a kill switch over my car that I paid 40, 50, $60,000 for,
That's the type of control you don't want them having over
I'll
you.
I'll stick to gas.
Because I think what they're trying to advertise, and this is just a guess. There's no like I didn't read. I'm just guessing here,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's a good reason. Is theft. They're gonna advertise it like that. So like, oh, if you have,
If someone steals your
if
car.
someone steals your car, we can find it, kill it, and then you retrieve your
I
car.
don't know. I'm also like that wouldn't sell to me, right? Because me
Hmm.
as a consumer that thinks that I'm like, well, if anyone's stolen my car, right? Like if anyone even today, right, the car that I have now, if somebody physically robbed my car and did God knows what in it, I don't want it.
Mm.
I don't want the car back.
Hmm.
Like that's what insurance is for.
Yeah, you already have it like
I don't want
covered.
the car back. I like literally I don't know what happened in that car. They could have gone robbed a bunch of places. I don't want
Or
like
rigged it.
yeah, or who knows, right? Like
Hmm.
who even knows the people that were like sitting, I just wouldn't want it anymore.
Yeah.
Like I would literally tell my insurance company like I don't want it.
Hmm.
Sell it at auction or whatever you got to do. I don't
Get rid
want it.
of it.
I
Yeah.
will buy another car.
That's crazy. But that's a good point.
So like that wouldn't sell to me, right? Like, oh, if someone
Yeah.
steals your like, dude, if someone steals, first of all, if like these cars have AI, the car should know not to operate if it's not.
Like the user.
Yeah, and you
It's
should
gonna
be able to
be
register users on the
it's gonna
car.
be like the Incredible from Incredibles.
Well, it should be like the iPhone, right? Like
Yeah.
you can put face unlock and then scan the face. You
Or
should be
like a
able.
fingerprint and anything like on the
You
steering
can
wheel.
just do a little scan. Like they scan you, dude.
Yeah. Oh
They
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
like
They have
not
like
not the
what
Tesla, but I know
the
the
phones scan you. They have infrared lasers that
no the car the oh I forgot what car scans you when they're the Escalade. So
oh
the Escalade
Escalade
on the steering wheel has like
a camera.
a sensor at the top.
Uh-huh.
So when you turn on the autopilot on the Escalade and it's driving and it senses that you're not looking, it will tell you, please look at the road.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
good because one
So
thing is
you can put a little sensor on the steering wheel that says,
mhm,
"Okay, I want to register
my
me, my
face,
wife, my daughter, my son,
etc., etc.
X
My
X
dog,
X X, yeah, whoever you want to drive the vehicle,
yeah, the
right?
vehicle, yeah,
And it will only operate
operate when it's
if those
scanning.
faces are in the vehicle."
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know if there's like, I don't know, a law around that or something like.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a wallet, like a price on
Well, I'm
everything.
just thinking, right? Because then let's say somebody is like stranded or something like that and they have
Mhm.
to steal the car to get to save their lives or something.
Yeah,
It should have like a SOS option.
yeah. Well, I've like there's specific
I'm
situations.
sure it'll go there with the way technology is now.
Yeah. So I
Like,
like there's specific like situations where you kind of agree and you kind of don't. Like, let's say
yeah,
the
there's
autopilot detects a crowd, but or the sensor goes out
dude,
and it just drives.
I saw a video. These I can't remember if they were in Italy or somewhere. You know the roads are like this big.
And yeah, they're like
Yeah.
super thin.
Yeah. So there was a Tesla driving, a person on the sidewalk, a vehicle coming in the opposite direction, so
Hmm.
coming face forward.
Yeah.
Um, and the person that was walking on the sidewalk tripped and fell onto the street.
Ooh,
Do you know what the Tesla autopilot did?
it kept going.
No. It stopped for the, well, it didn't stop for the person. What it did was it had to make a quick decision. Do I hit the person
Or do I
or
hit the
hit the
truck?
car face on? It was smart enough to like kind of swerve
Hmm.
and hit the car, right? But like both drivers were okay.
That's
So
crazy.
that's why I say like this shit is crazy. Like the tech
It's
in those
it's more
cars
it's more
is
advanced
crazy.
than we think.
Yeah,
Is what you're saying, trying
yeah.
to say.
It's insane. Like the
Yeah,
tech
if
in
you
those
would have
cars
asked me
is
that, like, what would AI do on that situation? I would have thought like it would have
it'd
just
kill the person. They're like run
yeah
them over.
yeah,
Yeah,
or
that's what I
just
was thinking.
face flat to the truck,
No, it hit, but it hit
but
in a
it clipped
way.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like if
yeah,
you asked me that question, I would have never thought
yeah.
that.
I'll try to find the video for you because I know I saved it and I'll send it to you. But that's what I'm saying. Like the tech in those cars is
That's
crazy.
kind of scary. Well, like for cars, no, but like imagine what they could do with these Tesla robots. And the a point I was trying to bring up is those tech videos, like, oh, I'm gonna take a hammer to my new iPhone 16 Pro Max. Boom. Or they even got this channel. There's this
Oh, you're talking
channel,
about like those
the
channels where people
testers.
are like destroying
Yeah, so
tech.
there's this channel that they got a Cybertruck and they pit it against I think like a F-250 or F-350.
So you're saying like this tech will like
It
get
will be tested.
no, but you're saying because we do that as humans, like people who do that type of content,
Yeah.
the tech will pick that up and be like, "Well, let me put a hammer to you."
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
100%,
yeah,
100%. Because I'll bring up this one story. So they brought up it was an isolated experiment, and what I mean by isolated is these two chat bots were they only had each other,
yeah.
and within like I'm not sure, but within like an hour or two, they made up their own language. They were conversating quick in their own language.
No way.
Yeah, they made up their own language. Like, why would a bot even decide to make their own language?
Yeah,
So they had to terminate the isolated experiment because they already got
it
into their own
wasn't
lane.
going the direction that they thought it would go.
Exactly. Well, it
Yeah.
was just an experiment to see what would happen. But imagine if AI does this,
Oh, for
and
sure.
yes, they'll cut time everywhere. They'll make everything more efficient and more advanced quicker than we can conjure up. We always even in the most efficient like theoretical um like the like let's say theoretically a group of people can make an iPhone in maybe like half a year. And let's say like it's a normal iPhone with upgrades and stuff. There's still margins of time that are still inefficient. Like you're going to grab a coffee or you take a break or you walk to your desk or you clocked in for work. AI can just boom, boom, boom. It doesn't need all that.
Like get rid of all that you're saying?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it'll cut it even thinner than we thought, you
Yeah.
know?
Well,
So
What do they say? Time is just a
No,
man-made
and yeah, a
construct, or
construct. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they also say like the faster you go, the
But
slower.
also, like, time is money, so.
There you go. There you go.
Um, yeah, what else did you want to discuss today?
Mm, definitely. Oh, I heard. Speaking about some technologies, it's like super off topic. I just thought of this. So some of Apple products within like 4 or 5 years, they're labeled as discontinued. And then, anywhere, any technology that they like AirPods, iPhones, iPods, after 3 years, they're considered like old technology.
Oh yeah,
But I forgot why they had that list. I think it's for like if you want repairs or anything. Or if you,
probably. I will remember Apple used to replace chargers and
hmm
the earpods or whatever.
Yeah, the earpods. Yeah. So the first generation of the first earpods, like the Bluetooth ones, are
The
considered decommissioned already.
those are well, no, I have the second gen.
Yeah, I think I've had like a second gen or something.
Well, no, I even like last year the new ones came out, the over the head ones, but I always buy the second gen because those fit better in my ear.
I have the first gen, but even so, I think there's
Like
three.
those weird shaped ones, the pro ones that are
Mm-hmm.
like long in a long case,
Mm-hmm.
those don't fit good in my ear.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
they
don't
will
they have?
fall out.
Yeah, don't they have like three versions? So they have the first version, which are the little ones, the nice, cute ones. They have the second version with the little ear gummy,
Yeah,
the ear gummy, and then the
yeah.
third version, which is I guess the long one you're talking about. No, the longer ones.
I have the AirPods 2,
Oh, okay.
the
But
second gen.
yeah.
They're still the long ones. They're like
Oh.
this long,
Mm-hmm.
and they're the ones that like are shaped to go in your ear.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a gummy.
Yeah, but those three versions also have their version each.
That gummy shit don't work for me.
It's what it's like.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't work for me. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to go on a run or like, work out in those, for
Mhm.
me at least, I've tried them. I can't.
No, I will tell you now. iPhone did a good thing by having the actual earpiece shaped to your ear.
Shaped like an ear, yeah.
They did
But
that.
I do want some over the head ones.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I used to have the Beat Studio, the wireless,
Mm-hmm.
but there's nothing, at least sound quality wise. I want like crisp.
Mm-hmm.
I want something
I know a
good.
lot of people go for bass.
Bose,
That's what it's called.
Bose.
Oh, okay, okay.
Unless you're actually talking about bass.
Yeah, I think I'm actually talking about bass.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right because I know there's like all this criteria with
Yeah.
sound quality and stuff.
No, I like high treble, definitely not high bass, but like bass.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like the treble makes it clean,
Yeah.
I don't want like if like if it sounds like
Like all
or like if you have a
like
shirt over the microphone.
blurry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I don't like that.
like that McDonald's microphone type.
Yeah.
The McDonald's speaker.
Yeah.
Welcome to McDonald's. Something like distant
It's like
and
they have a shirt,
over the
a
mic.
scarf, and it's like tied with.
With the microphone.
I'm
But
like,
yeah,
what would you like?
I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Or even the microphone that they get, like they have on the box, doesn't pick you up.
Yeah.
It's a screen. So, but I feel like sound wise, that's what most people go for.
Well, I
Is
want some
bass.
over the head ones because I haven't. I mean, you're at the gym like every weekend.
I try to be, yes. I'm
I
actually surprised how consistent
I've
I've been.
only honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I only work out maybe 3 or 4 times a month.
Mhm.
It used to be more,
No, I get it.
like twice a
Exercising's
week.
not.
It's hard, right?
Yeah, it's hard, but it's not something you
So like
enjoy.
today I worked out and I had my AirPods, right, and like they're good, they work, but I would like something over the head where I could just run and not worry.
I feel like if you get normal headphones, they do end up falling out. Like even like I know these are the old version, but the wired ones, the whole wired jingles,
It gets in the way.
it gets in the
Like
way.
if you're running,
Yeah.
yeah,
And if you have the Bluetooth version of earpods, they eventually fall out with all the sweat going in
yeah, and you moving and
and
stuff,
you
yeah,
moving, especially if you're jogging or running. I know if you're just do weights,
yeah.
you're more still, so yeah, it'll work for you. But over the head, I feel like are just better.
So I'm actually looking for some. I was like on Target and Best Buy, just kind of like browsing. I want something like obviously not crazy
What
expensive.
brand?
Bose. I
Bose?
saw some Sony ones and then the Apple ones.
Oh, the
I don't
Apple ones,
know.
don't even bring them up because they're too pricey.
They're like $500, aren't they?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm like, you could buy a lot of things with 500
Yeah.
bucks. Or you can just go with a
Ooh.
PS1 or an Xbox.
Nowadays, with the way inflation is, it's like,
And I know they're the same, they're in the same situation as Beats where they make them cheap and they sell
and
them
sell them. Yeah. Yeah.
that high just because it's the brand, Apple or Beats.
Yeah.
And I know it gets a lot of people because Beats, it got me too. I'm like, oh, it's Beats.
Yeah. I can't tell you. I
They're
bought like 3 or 4 Beats.
I've only had one pair of overhead Beats and they're hand me down. They were hand me downs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But
Were they gray?
no, they were red, I think. They were the
Um,
red pair.
were they mine?
I don't know. It was like a long time
They
ago.
they might have been mine. But I had some nice color ones. They were like copper,
Mm-hmm.
the studio ones, and my aunt gave me those.
Nice.
Ruby gave me those,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what I did to them. I think I gave them back to my cousin, like her son,
Mm-hmm.
or I gave them to my brother. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm. Well, what happened to the one I had is the leather
Started getting
cracked
yeah,
because I just
yeah,
sweat got in it and I'm just like
yeah,
leather shouldn't do that if it's authentic,
yeah.
you know.
Gotcha. Well, definitely, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate the support every week, every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Let us know what your Halloween plans are as we approach Halloween. We are excited. I'm excited to take my daughter for her first Halloween. We're not getting too crazy like with the costumes or too scary or
I
anything.
already got too crazy with the concept.
Yeah, dude.
Hey,
Yeah.
I think so. Here's my thought: $60, right? Yeah, it's pricey, but you can consecutively wear this.
Yeah, you can do this again next year.
And the year after that, and the
And
year, and I was like,
eh,
but
hey, maybe that fan might give out by then.
but it might give
Yeah.
out. But be
But yeah, you
safe.
killed it with the costume, dude.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I feel like yeah,
When we go trick or treat in your neighborhood, you better be wearing this shit.
I am. I'm gonna walk around. I'm like, I just need slides because
Yeah.
I think
Get you
shoes.
like some little cheap sandals.
I'll
Just
probably.
go to Marshalls or like DSW or something.
I just yeah. I
Like
just feel like
$10, $20 sandals.
a thick sandal was preferred because I know I'm
Yeah.
gonna walk some distance.
Yeah, yeah. Like
So
cushion.
yeah.
Our dog was barking at the head.
Yes,
Lilo.
that was so weird. What I'm
She
pretty
was like
sure.
looking at the head. I don't know if she thinks it's an actual like creature, human
Well,
person
here's the thing. So
because of the eyes. Dogs are smart.
yeah, so what I learned is that we are
Wee.
we're trained like biologically to recognize
Mouths and
facial
eyes.
features.
Yeah.
And I feel like with dogs they learn how to
They're smart, yeah.
yeah, they'll get cues, you're smiling, high pitched voice,
Yeah.
wag your tail. If it's like if you're getting them in trouble, low voice, a frown, you're
Oh, for
angry.
sure.
They pick up on them.
It's
I'm
the
pretty
same thing with
sure.
my daughter. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh my.
So I'm pretty sure like they recognize the eyes and the smile or that's enough for
Yeah.
it to like
Yeah.
trigger something.
Well, do you want to close the episode or?
Well, thank you very much for tuning in. Be safe, one.
Yeah.
Have fun, two. Safe is number one, because safety is always number one.
Oh, no, like.
Not with the cyber robots.
Yeah.
No, it's like
But thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you guys next week. Tell us all about your Halloween weekend,
your
any parties
parties.
you went to, how that was for you guys, as we would love to keep the discussion going. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Next week.
Thanks.